good evening, good afternoon, ni hao ma, live, trance, and prosper. Hi, I'm Brian Dick Phillips, and welcome to Phandalin, Land of Opportunity. Time to grab old Baldwin Kerfuffle and jump back into that dungeon. So let's do that. Take it away, Michael.
We're back for another episode of Phandalin Land of Opportunity. Where we ended last time, the party had gone to deliver some timber to an excavation site. They found that the dwarves had spent months excavating what turned out to be a tomb or a temple of Abathar, the dwarven god of greed. And so with the help of the party, the dwarves have entered the temple to reclaim it. And they've killed a pair of ochre jelly so far. And after that, they've discovered a series of secret passages that lead to something at the back of the temple. And so at the end of the last game, they had discovered that if they climb to the top of this big caved-in pile of rocks, there seems to be a cave somewhere up there. And that's where we're starting. Right, so let's all go to the owl bear, and the map should be ready. You can see that your characters are where we left them last time. And what do you guys want to do?
I believe we want to go into that area.
Looks like that I could probably fit through there.
And Gudrun says to you, so do you see in the dark like we can?
I don't know that I can see in the dark, but I have a torch in the dark.
Don't halflings have dark vision?
No. Halflings do not have dark vision.
I have some kind of light vision. I can see in the dark.
Yeah. All right, so the way dark vision works is that you can kind of see in the dark, but if it's pitch black, you can't. So it's not like you don't have predator vision or something like that.
I'm a tiefling.
It's
I
like
do.
really, really low light sensitivity. It's like wearing the night vision goggles. It's kind of what your dark vision is like.
Yeah, it's just like shades of gray up to 60 feet.
Yeah, and so even if you have dark vision, light is still better if you want to see details and things like that. So you're not going to be able to read novels with your dark vision. Pitch black.
Like he can read.
And so, and then
I can read. I can read and write.
He's gone. All right, and so Gundren says to you, Gundren like reaches into his pocket and he fizzles around and he has this little mechanical spider looking dude. And he kind of flips this switch on it and this little flashlight thing, this little beam of light appears on him and he just like puts it on Egg's shoulder.
Wow. Where'd you get this?
Oh, I made this. I like to fiddle around with things. I'm not much of a fighter, but I do have some talent.
That's
like a little crab.
Yeah, it's like a little crab thing that has
like
a light.
Crab.
All right, is Pete? Are you there or?
I might be. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but we have no
camera.
visual.
Could you please turn your camera on?
There it goes.
I thought I had when I did all that. I lost my connection somehow.
I see Pete.
All right,
Scott.
Okay, I'll clamber up the rocks and see if I can squeeze through the top.
Okay, let me open some files here.
Do I need to make a dexterity roll or anything?
Yeah. What you want to do is do a climbing roll. Yeah, I'm using my phone to read the doc now instead of my computer.
I don't have climbing on my skills.
All right, so climbing would be an athletics roll.
Athletics.
Oh, got it. Okay. Which is strength, which means I get no bonuses. Is that a 20 then?
I don't see your roll.
No, it's a 20-sided die, yes.
Correct. So I rolled a glorious 5.
All right, you go clambering up this wall of rock, and you slip and tumble down, bouncing around on the rocks, and you take 2 points of damage as you hit your head.
Oh,
Hit my head? Ow.
I have a bloodthirsty GM.
Try it again. You got plenty of hit points.
I'll try it again.
Hold it. May Freya guide you. Guidance.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, that means you roll a d4 and add that to your ability check.
Whoa, that's pretty cool. All right. So I will roll the 20 again. Is everyone there?
I am back. Sorry, I got disconnected.
Okay. It's all right. Okay, so I have been guided by Freya to roll a 20-sided die that is better than last time.
Did you roll a d4?
Brian, I rolled a 5 again, plus a 3. So that's 8.
I'm sorry.
Man, your goddess sucks balls.
You
Oh,
tumbled
dude.
down again.
Don't say that out loud. I have cure wound spells.
Oh, okay.
And you take 1 point of damage, as this time you're a little more prepared for falling down, and you're able to tuck and roll some.
Nice. Okay, well, that's good.
Do it again, HL.
All right, I'm ready. Okay, I'm going to
Hold
give it
it.
one more go.
Okay, then
How
I
about
guidance.
hold on for a sec. So Gundren kind of looks at the pile of rocks, and says, well, I'll get like a Norbus Dazzlin. Well, look, I think we can level the pile a little bit, make it easier to climb if some of you guys help. We can kind of like move the rocks around.
Couldn't I just
Portal
hang
dwarf
onto his back and he could carry me up?
It's kind of a small squeeze at the top to get over the top.
I got your small squeeze.
But if you want, you can take some time. If you want to take about an hour, you can all work together to kind of
I'm not taking an hour. My friends need my help now. I'm going.
All right.
Okay,
all
do
right,
I get another blessing? Do I get to roll that 4 again?
Guidance.
I will give you advantage on the roll this time, since the dwarves have kind of messed with the rock fall and made it easier to climb.
That sounds great.
He is also
So what's
guided by Freya.
So what's my advantage?
Right. So advantage means you roll 2 dice and take the better
The best
dice.
roll.
Take the better one? Okay.
Yeah, you roll 2 20-sided dice and pick the best one.
But you need to
Okay,
roll
so
a
my
d4.
advantage.
20 is an 11, and my second 20 is a 16.
Take that.
So I
Okay,
will
and now
take
roll your d4.
a 1.
Jesus.
All right, so now you add the 1 to the 16 that you had earlier.
Yeah.
That is 17.
Yeah, and so this time, with all the help that you in, you easily clamber to the top of the pile of
Terrific.
rock, and then you are at a cave entrance that is above, wherever, above the hallway.
Is the hermit crab flashlight shining into the entrance?
Yes.
What do I see?
Yeah.
Does that work?
Yeah.
It does.
So I'm down here looking in this direction.
No, let me move you.
Okay.
I can't seem to grab you.
Oh, well, maybe that's to my advantage.
Yeah, move to the top. Did
Okay. What are the
Oh.
things on the floor? What do the circles on the floor indicate?
That's just rocks you're climbing up.
Okay, I got it.
And then you get up here, and this is the cave entrance.
Terrific. Okay.
It's more like a tunnel, more of a tunnel.
So
you
can
get-
I
there's
call
something.
back to them?
Sorry?
Can I call back to them?
Yes, you can call back.
Okay,
So if you're at the bottom of the rock fall, you can see like there's this little light at the top, like shining, where
Well, so-
Ed has climbed up. And so then you can see he's up there, and then there's this light shining, and you can talk with each other. And so if you want to move up to the base of the rock fall, you can do that. Or whoever wants to go up there, then Ed can yell down what he sees.
Fjord will.
I would like to go up too.
Yeah, so just move your characters where they want to be. I guess like this area kind of, you can't get up that far unless you want to roll.
Well, you said move your character where you want to be. That's where I want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to climb all the way up there, then you have to roll.
Well,
Okay.
can I guide myself?
Yes, you can.
I am guiding myself.
He can fit through the hole that I fit through?
He cannot fit through the hole. You have to clear the hole out.
The dwarf can,
They
right?
Go through the hole.
Oh, when you rolled a 4?
I'm keeping that. I'm not going to clear it. He's going to clear that hole so I can keep that 4.
So Baldwin falls down, and climbing up, he falls down, and
No, Michael.
Fiona?
Michael, no. That's my 4-sided die for guidance. I have not rolled my 20.
I see.
I
All
have
right,
not
roll
rolled
your
my 20. So I will roll my 20 when he's cleared a little path.
No, you have to climb up there to the top to be able to clear the path.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you have to be towards the top if you're going to clear the rocks out. I don't think the little hobbit dude can clear these heavy boulders out of the way.
Is that true?
I think the 0 fell off your 20, Brian.
I think there
So
was a 2.
Baldwin falls down as he's trying to climb up. And Aviona, you are behind Baldwin, so I want you to make a dex save. So roll a 20-sided die.
Okay. So this is going up, not going down.
These are climbing
going
up
up.
rocks.
If it was going down, it would be easy. We'd all just fall.
Oh, I just missed the 1.
Man, we're rolling tight tonight.
So you rolled a 2? All right, so Baldwin falls down, and he's going to take
I would like to try.
3 points
Fjord.
of damage as he goes bouncing down. And as he bounces down, he knocks Aviona down, and she is going to take 1 point of damage as she stumbles and bumps on the rock, but is able to land mostly on her feet at the bottom.
I would like to try.
Fjord, you
Fjord, on
climbed
the other
up
hand,
with a 19.
Maybe we should try one at a time.
We are.
You're the one who were so impatient and rushed up after Baldwin.
Yeah, I thought we were going down. I
Michael,
forgot this is going up.
So, Fjord, I saw you rolled. Did you climb up too?
Fjord rolled a 19. He made it up. No problem.
Yeah, Fjord, you're at the top and you can begin tossing rocks down if you want.
Well,
to
I'm
make the
getting
hole
out of the
bigger.
way of his tossing rocks.
Yeah.
Hold your shield up. Here
I'm-
comes some rocks.
I would like to attempt to climb.
All right, so you're gonna ask Fjord to stop dropping rocks down?
Fjord, hold up on the rocks. I'm gonna give it a shot.
And can you guys clear your trays? And then, Ice and Sprite, go ahead and climb.
16.
Nice.
And Ice and Sprite easily climbs to the top.
Hey, Baldwin, watch this. It's my ass.
I will pass rocks out to Fjord from the front so he can get rid of them, and while I'll try to at least move the rocks I'm able to move with my strength.
What's your strength?
11.
Okay, you're okay, but, yeah, you're fine. You can move some of the smaller rocks, but the big ones, Fjord will have to handle.
Yes.
He can do it, yeah. He can do it. We'd gladly be able to move them for you, laddie.
All right,
You
let's say
said
that
yesterday.
let's say that after you spend about half an hour moving rocks around, that
I will help move rocks.
you got the hole at the top big enough for medium-sized creatures to go through, and you've made the climb up easier to climb, so that any of you who want to climb now will have advantage climbing up. And you need to just get a 10 or higher to make it up.
You need
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Advantage, so we roll 2 die.
Fjord, give me a tray.
And
Yeah,
Baldwin, you can also give guidance and bless them on their climb.
Well, no, anybody who said, look at my ass, doesn't get guidance.
I'm already
I
out
got a
there.
natural 1.
Did you roll with advantage? So you get to roll 2 20-sided dice.
You rolled 2 and then pick the better one.
He did roll 2.
He rolled a 4.
Okay. So, Wanker is a sorcerer, and sorcerers are known for being extremely athletic. And he goes tumbling down as he tries to climb and takes 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Hope you didn't break your wand.
What she said.
Okay, I will have to try it again, I guess.
And Gungren says, don't you silly people have any rope up there at the top?
Mm,
Yeah, Paul always
I have
carries
a bad
150
feeling about that.
I think you do.
Is that right, Paul? You have 150 feet on you at all times.
You know, I may have some rope here. Hold on.
This time I got 19 total.
Does he know what to do with all that 150?
No.
Actually, no. I do not have rope.
It's
So
not the
Silly
length,
Wanker-
it's the girth.
I got 50 feet of rope.
Silly Wanker climbs up easily this time.
Hooray.
Is anyone
Never
else?
really matters. Baldwin, if they
Okay,
don't tie
I'm
off
gonna
loose
take
ends.
my guidance. I got 3 for my guidance. And I got shit for that. So my first 20 is shit, and my second 20 is better. No, it's not. I fell down
Not
again.
much.
14.
Oh,
right?
14. Oh,
14 is fine.
the second dice knocked it. Awesome. Okay,
You only need 10.
got it.
And who's left at the bottom? So Abiona?
Yeah. I can just roll and climb up, right?
Sure.
So I do
Well, I probably should have gone last.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
can't give her
it's
guidance. Guidance, I believe, is a touch spell,
It's
right?
touch. It's touch.
I got 14. Did I climb up with
Yeah, you made it up.
no incident?
Yeah. You get up.
Okay. Why are they still all there? Not all
I
the
don't
way
know.
up. Okay, I'm going over here just to be safe. Are those spell books?
Into the cave?
Hey, Michael, how does that
Yeah.
Constitution healing thing? How does that work?
Oh, that's a short rest. So if you want to rest for an hour, then you can roll a hit dice, and then whatever your D is. So if you're a cleric, you can roll a D8. If you're a fighter or monk, you're going to roll a D10. Sorcerer, you roll a D6, and whatever you roll plus your con is how much you get back. And you can roll as many dice. You only have one die, so you can just roll one. But if you want to take a short rest, then the fighter gets any abilities he has. The fighter also has a second wind ability that he can use to get more hit points back also. But the second wind ability you probably want to keep for combat because it only takes a bonus action to use. While the hit dice, short rest hit dice recovery, you have to wait an hour to use.
Okay, is there anyone who didn't get hurt?
Anyone
Did
who
not get
didn't
hurt.
get hurt?
I did not.
Okay, so how about we take a short rest here, and whoever didn't get hurt can read those books on the ground, and we'll get our hit points.
You can look at the books and rest. So short rest kind of means you just kind of like are doing simple resting kind of activities. You can walk around a little. You can look at books. It's just like you're not marching with a heavy pack.
Okay, so we can binge Netflix. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to short rest. And I just roll a D8.
Yes. And then add your con to it. Add your con bonus. And that's how many hit points you get back.
Okay, that's no problem. I got my hit points back.
Okay, so if anyone else wants to short rest, you can also do that here.
I would like to
I would do.
I got mine.
All right, and so
Yeah, I would
basically
short rest.
you've used your hit dice, and so you cannot use your hit dice again until after you take a long rest.
That one hit die. But
Yeah.
if I have... Oh, no, I'm only level 1, so I only have 1.
Yeah, so at second level, when you get to second level, you have 2 hit dice to use per
Okay.
day.
So I'm
And
done
when you're 20th
using
level, you get 20 hit dice to use every day.
Okay, second level. Didn't we go up a level?
No, Lorraine, not
No,
yet.
not,
Oh.
We have to
leave this
finish...
paper.
Yeah, we have to finish this dungeon. Then we'll go up a level and we start the next run.
all right, and so you walk in this room and, you know, this is what you see. So it's kind of this is a kind of natural cave-looking room. And so it's like a natural cave. If you look up towards the ceiling, it's a natural cave. You can see that rocks have fallen from the natural cave ceiling. There are some areas on the walls to the north and south that have been smoothed out and doors were placed there. You can see one of the doors is open and some books have fallen to the ground from a bookshelf. So these books now are really old and crumbly, rotten, and they're just kind of like in really, really bad shape.
What language are they written in?
What languages can you read?
I can read all languages I know.
Northern,
Common,
common,
infernal, abyssal, celestial.
Okay,
what?
let's say that there is some jabberings in abyssal, but there's some stuff in common. Most stuff you cannot read.
Okay, I'm assuming a dwarf should look and see the dwarven books. It is a dwarven temple.
Yeah, I'm hoping that's the case.
Are they subject matters religious, clerical, magic user kind of stuff?
Most of the stuff is accounting.
Okay, which of these books is a spell book?
You don't seem to find anything that looks to be a spell book. And as you're sorting through the books, you're seeing that you're destroying and breaking a lot of the books that are left there.
Oh, I'm not doing
Through
that.
them.
No, I'm letting Ice and Sprite destroy the books.
No, I would step forward to ask them not to destroy the books. I'm a librarian. We should take care of these books.
You
Do
have,
they all appear to be accounting ledgers?
There's a lot of
No,
stuff like
really?
that. It's like what you can make out. There's, like stuff about goods received and, how much stuff they spent in the kitchen and how much grub the army got and things like that. And, iron ore shipments and smelting this and that. And so
Well, it looks like
Most-
somebody ransacked this bookcase anyway. I mean, if there's anything valuable in it, it probably is gone.
you can see that there are a lot of rocks that have fallen from the ceiling. And for example, a rock has crushed the table that Silly Wanker is standing next to. And there's like a broken chair too that's been crushed by rocks. And to see there's a lot of rocks that have fallen from the ceiling.
We
Does it
probably
look like these rocks have been there a while, or does it look like they might be recent?
They look like they've been there for a long time.
now on the opposite wall of the bookcase that has been ravaged. Is there another bookcase?
On the opposite wall, there's another door that's closed. And you can see
Silly
to
Wanker
the
would
east,
like to open it.
and to the east is another door.
okay.
All right, Silly Wanker wants to open the door.
That's what he said.
Which door does Silly Wanker want to open?
Which door did I want to open?
The one on the east. You're right next to one on the east.
This one here?
Yeah, if you open that, you see that there's a passage and then there's steps going down.
Okay, I opened that then.
Okay, where's the other
Yeah.
door? Is that the one on the south?
Yeah, there's another door on the south.
I'd like to
It's all
open
black
that
and
door.
dark.
There's a huge rock in front of the door.
I
So we need
ask
to
it
move
to
the rock.
move. Well, okay,
Let's
I'll
move the
ask
rock.
I'll ask
Let's
Fjord
move
to
the
move the
rock.
rock.
Fjord will come to move the rock.
All right, Fjord, roll a, Abiona, can you clear your die tray? And Fjord, do a strength check.
Oh, okay.
Is that a 20-sided die?
Yeah.
Ew.
You have awesome
Two
strength.
again. Yeah,
Jeez.
Abiona, why are you rolling?
I thought it's my turn.
There's
No,
nobody rolling
you need to
that.
clear your tray. Fjord is rolling a 20.
Fjord has rolled a 11 plus 3.
Plus your strength. And it's just like the rock starts to shake and tip, but whoop, it has.
Call on my other dwarves to help me.
Okay,
Again.
so
And I will
The dwarf.
guidance for Fjord.
all right, and so Daslin's going to come over and help Fjord. So Fjord, roll with advantage plus guidance.
The world is guidance.
Roll a
What do I
d4.
do?
Roll a
Roll.
4-sided die for guidance. It's a cantrip. I threw a
20
spell on
and
you.
the 4?
Yeah, roll a 4 first.
Oh. Well, yeah, I like that idea. I'm going to roll the 4 first.
Oh my god.
Yeah, totally. None of us saw that. Okay. Oh, jeez.
You got
Okay.
a powerful one.
Okay, so
And
you
then
get a
you
plus
Roll a
1.
5. Roll
You
a
get-
5.
And
Whatever you
roll 2 20-sided
Damn.
dice and pick the best one.
Well, there's one that's going to be too much harder.
No, roll
do
the
better
other.
than a
Roll
3.
another 20.
Brian,
2.
stop. No!
Jesus.
Fjord is really tired
You're
from
back
his
to
first
5.
effort. How about
Fjord is really depressed.
Okay, I'm going to try to move it. I'm going to move it with guidance.
and then you should get someone else to help you too. You can get another person to.
I will help.
I
Okay,
think
then.
Baldwin is going to take a running start at the rock.
Okay, I got guidance is 3, and it's advantage.
Yes.
So I rolled a 20. I'm not going to roll my second die.
Ooh. Fine.
Do I roll a couple 20s?
No, you don't need to. Baldwin's doing it. You're helping Baldwin, so you're giving him advantage.
You obviously
And
helped a
Baldwin-
lot. We got 23.
God, he got a
And so-
19 and a 23. That thing ought to move.
So Baldwin and the Eisensprite push, and the rock goes flying out of the way almost. And
And-
Fjord says, "That's because
Into
I
everyone
loosened it
else.
up."
As we roll the rock, we're such good guys. We don't even bother to fart in Fjord's general direction.
Obviously, it was not a dwarvish rock.
Yeah.
Clearly.
And so now you have a door.
Can we see what's behind
Let's
the
get Fjord
door?
to open the door.
If you look at the door, you see kind of a lot of like bumps and marks on the outside of it, on the opposite side of where the rock was.
Is it like,
Like
Braille?
maybe the rock was there for a reason.
Okay, so the door is still shut. Is
Yeah,
the
door's
door
still shut.
okay? Is the door locked?
You want to open the door and find out?
I do want to open the door and find out. And if
Okay,
something
so you-
explodes, then it's so
Whoa.
dark.
Whoa.
That was
Or
scary.
you open the door. Shoot, sorry.
It's so dark.
Perfect.
Lights out for everybody.
Scared of the dark.
Oh, so he's gonna have to erase things again.
Yeah, I have to erase it because there's something under there. Okay.
Just don't erase me. Oh, what the hell? Oh, it's a chest.
A chest.
So you open the door,
It's a
move Baldwin
crate.
out of the way, and you see there's this skeletal corpse sitting on top of the chest.
But he's wearing a nice necklace.
He's wearing a nice necklace.
But I'm already wearing a necklace of my holy symbol. So Eisensprite, you can go ahead and grab that one.
Sure. I will reach in and grab the necklace.
It looks
I will
like
rip it from the skeletal remains.
You won't even take it off. quickly?
Are you ripping it forward, or are you trying to like, lift it over its head?
Lift it over his head in reverence to the dead.
Okay, so you lift it over its head, and you see in your hand you have a holy symbol of Avathor. And it's
Oh,
like
dude,
made of
that's
gold and gems. There's a little sword on it. There's a jeweled sword on it. And around the edges it says, "Greed is good."
I feel I should put this on.
I feel like you probably shouldn't.
No, no, you should.
I'm trying to think what my character would do.
For
And
what
yet,
possibly
You
could go
would
wrong?
not.
personality is overwhelming my character to put it on. I'm putting it on.
Put it
All
on.
right.
I'm putting on the necklace.
You have a necklace on.
Nice.
I will
It
keep it-
begins to
I will
tighten
keep it
around
forever.
your neck.
Is there anything I noticed about the remains?
It's let me move you over there. You can see that it has like the remnants of like some clothing on it. It's really dried up. Looks like it's been here for a long time. It's like
Can we
all of
tell-
the flesh is worn away. The flesh is
Can we
all
tell
rotted
what
away.
race it is?
Is he
It's
sit?
small, and it's not small. It's short and stocky. It's obviously dwarf.
Okay.
He's sitting on a chest though, right?
Yes, he's sitting on a chest, and you can see there's a shelf behind him,
With two
and there are
books.
some papers scattered on the floor in front of him.
I think you want to check those scrolls out.
I will
Yeah.
gather the papers that I can and hand them to Fjord, see if he can read them.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of the way.
So the papers you pick up off the ground. Let me see what we have here. So you pick these papers off the ground, and you see some badly drawn dwarf pornography. You see things like "fuck you, Avatar," "fuck you, Tostig," "fuck you, Napalm," repeated over and over.
Wow.
You have some pictures of a dwarf butt fucking some other dwarf in plate armor. You have a dwarf butt fucking some guy in a priestly outfit.
I think you're gonna have to show us these pictures. We can't imagine those things.
I know that's not
Then
true.
you have things like fucking flag-eared, no beards, and you have badly drawn cartoons of stick figures running around with blood dripping from their heads. You have bleeding, pointed elf ears on the ground. You have stick figures, or these bleeding-headed figures have their penises cut off, and you see like elf dicks lying on the ground. You see some bearded dwarves butt fucking some pointed stick figures.
Okay, you can
and
see
they're, like, in
he's
doggy
reading a
position.
list, right? He has a list of what all these things are.
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons, where you can live your fantasies. Here's
And
Michael's
so
fantasies.
These like pointed eared creatures have their mouths in big O shapes as they're being butt fucked by dwarves.
I'm just gonna say I'm so glad he's on the other
Get
side of
the
the world
idea.
right now.
Yeah, you
And
know.
I reach down
yeah.
and pick up the title page and it says The Aristocrats.
Let me just write this down. 38 minutes. Because you know we're gonna have a short clip on the YouTube channel now.
I didn't get all that. Can you repeat it?
So anyways, you can see there's just like a lot of ranting. So it's just like very, very angry ranting that you see on these pages that were scattered on the ground.
Okay, so there was something happened.
They
Somebody
imprisoned
didn't
Kind
get
of
it.
like the counting books a little bit more.
And he wrote his manifesto.
Yes.
So this is an incel cultist.
Is there anything else in this room besides the chest?
Can we
Yeah,
tell where
there's a chest. There's a chest that the skeleton is sitting on. Let's say there's an empty ink bottle.
Yeah.
There's a shelf behind the chest also. So there's a shelf on the chest. There's a shelf.
Is there anything else on the shelf? Is there an elf on the
stack there's a neat stack of papers on the shelf.
The neat stack is the one you want to search.
I'll grab that stack of papers. See if there's anything in there.
There is stuff written in Dwarvish.
I'll hand it
I
to
can
Fjord.
read it. I can read it. It says,
I'm-
all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, over and over.
Okay. Sorry, let me open the file.
I guess, given everything that was on the floor, he would be the Stephen King of dwarf literature.
He's no Robert Anton Wilson.
No shit.
Hey,
I don't think Stephen King had those illustrations in his novels.
No?
Did you never cycle the werewolf? Come on.
yeah.
But it was all
Silver Bullet.
prose. Oh, so yes, yeah, that works.
That's Cycle of the Werewolf.
Yeah.
All right.
So I've handed that paperwork off to Fjord to read. Has he read anything?
Yeah,
Of interest?
okay.
Hold on for a second. Let me
Well,
find.
language.
Or is this necklace suddenly strangling me and trying to pop my head off?
Maybe Eisensprite, you could move that body and open the chest.
Hey, I'm a
All right,
good, pretty
hold
good
on.
dancer.
Abiona, you want to help him move the body away?
All right.
Yeah, I'm not the.
Pete, I sent you a file through
Ooh.
Facebook Messenger.
Okay, there are a couple of guys behind. They are the excavation party, so they should be interested in researching all this material.
I'll help. I'll help Eisensprite move the body.
All right, you move the body away.
Let's drag the chest out.
Yes. Can we drag the chest from the room into the... I'm going to stand on this rock.
Sure, if you want to.
Does the chest appear to have a lock on it?
Yes, it's locked.
Anybody get a lockpick?
I don't. I have a pretty high dexterity. I could give it a try.
Do you have lockpicks though?
Well, no.
Thieves' tools.
No.
Break into it.
I
Anyone
have,
have thieves' tools here?
I don't think.
I mean, Gundren's going to come over, and Gundren has thieves' tools.
I have a small penknife, and
So Gundren says, okay, I have the tool for the job. You know,
Actually, I have a question. As the DM, because this place you already told us it belongs to the dwarves. That's why
yes.
they have the right for the excavation and all that. So everything we find actually belongs to them, right?
No.
Yeah, but they said they would split any treasure they found with you.
Okay, so somebody's wearing the necklace from the dead body. Shouldn't he deliver it to the dwarves first?
No.
I'm just carrying it.
No, that
Yeah.
curse is his. That's his curse. Leave him alone.
But yeah.
Why would I want to-
Gundren looks over and gives you one. He says, "Right.
Good friends, Egg, Baldwin.
We'll trust him with it for now."
yes,
Okay.
Fjord.
My crack gal.
All right.
Yes.
Let me see if Gundren can open this with his
Don't open
thieves'
anything.
tools, and
No.
he cannot.
Don't open anything. Hold on a second.
Looks like the lock is rusted shut.
Peeps.
I'm
Hear me?
listening,
We can
Fjord.
break the lock open.
Break the
Well, then we
lock.
want to do that.
Can we wait and hear what Fjord has read?
Fjord,
Yes,
what did you
wanted me to
read?
read this.
Yeah.
Well, the last part says something about the earth shaking really bad, a scripture closet, it's blocked, guy can't get out, he's trying to crack it open. We don't want that maybe happening because there's screens and stuff. Maybe we ought to hold off for a second.
Yeah, I don't know that I want this thing to cave in on us because we decided to open that chest. Should we just carry it out?
Maybe this is very, very long and very, very detailed. Someone has a line with a dragon lick, and there's a general roaming around. They're going towards the Vilhoman Reach. They're trying to get in, take over the Wave Echo community, where the west of the Freyan Temple. They're trying to kidnap the people. They're trying to kill people. Let me tell you, people, this is a lot. This is longer than the Stephen King novels.
So do you
Um,
think that maybe that, like, the dragon lick is in that chest or something?
No, it's too small a chest.
The last one starts out, Hail Abathor, greed is good. G. Tostig has recovered the Wheel of Pestilence and is in
Smash the
retreat.
lock.
Status of the Oaks, another wheel is unknown. Carriage sunk in a river near Burrington Road. General Gworth and the Legion Medicore are mobilizing, but it goes to the earth shakes as never before, and they've taken refuge in a scripture closet. That could be that skeleton. Door is
Ooh.
locked and I cannot get out. Can merely crack it open to get a bit of fresh air. Screams in the halls. So this could be the past. I don't really know.
I can't hear B. Is he talking?
I'm gonna just go ahead and break that lock open with my mace.
Okay. Roll.
But I'm doing it with guidance.
I'm going to stand over here next to Silly Wanker and the door out.
All right. So just like swing.
I rolled a hit. 20.
Your grandfather away.
Oh wow. So you got 22 total.
Yeah,
You.
plus 2, so 24.
All right. So roll your damage.
Oh, shoot.
So you do a crit. You did a critical hit
Yes.
on the chest. So you roll. What's the mace damage?
D6 plus
Strength.
strength is 1.
So how much is that?
1.
All right. So roll a d6 and then roll another d6 because you crit. So when you crit, you double the dice that you roll. So you roll 3 and roll another. So
I did. 8. 8 plus 1. 9.
9. So you take your mace and you aim it right at the lock and right at this kind of like locking part of the chest, and you smack it, and you see this old wood shatter
That
under
makes
the
sense.
blow of your mace.
Okay.
And the lock goes flying off in pieces. It's kind of rusted and stuff too. It's not really very strong. And so this big loud crack, the lock falls off, and there's big cracks through the case anyways, but you can see it's no longer held together.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So
Pop
what
it
do you
open.
do?
Pop it open. Ooh, a book.
Book.
A scroll. Another scroll. Ooh, a nasty
Ooh.
book.
Open those.
Another
nasty
nasty book.
So as you open the book,
I
as
didn't
you
open
open
the
the
book.
chest, there's a bunch of stuff that you find inside. So you see a bunch of books and some scrolls and stuff like that. Bunch of books, bunch of scrolls, lots of stuff. So basically, inside this chest, there are a lot of valuable documents.
Do they look like the sort of thing that's going to disintegrate when we touch it?
These are in quite good shape.
Okay,
They've
good.
been preserved.
You mean preserved in the manner of which a curse preserves things?
I mean, the script. This chest was very well made, and everything has been protected from the elements inside
I
this box.
see. Baldwin, pick them all up and put them in your backpack.
Can I look at them to see what they are?
Sure.
Okay, so the scrolls, what are they?
You have a bunch of scrolls. Do you want to open the scrolls?
I'll
and-
open one to take a look if it's accounting bullshit or if it's something good.
All right. You open this scroll.
I opened the big one. The big one.
Oh, big one. A big one. The bigger scroll has. Do an Arcana roll.
Arcana roll. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do it with guidance. 20.
This is a scroll of detect thought.
Ooh. It won't work on him.
All right. Well, how about the other scroll, the smaller one?
There are 8 scrolls actually. In total,
Oh.
there are 8 scrolls.
Oh, just tell us what they all are.
You need to
Thunder-
roll to see if you open the cursed one next.
Oh no, I don't
All right.
open the cursed one. I saved that for you.
Baldwin kind of, after he looks at the first scroll, he picks up the second scroll and he notices that there's a tag on it.
Oh, okay.
That's written in Dwarvish.
Fuck that.
And he
Okay.
notices that like all the scrolls actually have little tags on them.
Okay, so Fjord, tell us what they are.
Do not open until Christmas, it says.
All right, and so he finds that there are 2 scrolls that are tagged with Cure Wounds. And there are 2
Okay.
scrolls that are tagged with Absorb Elements. There are 2 scrolls that are tagged with Guiding Hand. One scroll was tagged Detect Thoughts, and another scroll is tagged Zone of Truth.
Ooh.
So it's just a
Cool.
Let's
Who's
go.
keeping the list?
Scott, you said something?
Yeah, say who's keeping? Who's gonna keep the list of treasure? Or are we gonna divide it up now?
Well, I mean, we need to take it to the dwarves if
Well,
we get ourselves out
scrolls-
of here alive.
Scrolls can be used by anyone. Doesn't have to be a cleric.
and the books.
Well,
Or
I
a
thought
mage.
the dwarves want
But the
treasure.
books,
I don't think
the books are probably spell books.
All right,
Of
so
course,
if you look,
one of them obviously has a book of the names of the dead.
so if you look at the books, there's that one red book is empty, it's blank. It's a very, very nicely made book.
That doesn't mean it's empty. It just means we don't see shit on it.
Yeah.
All right, and then the other books, there are a whole stack of other books. And if you look at the titles of the book in Dwarvish, can you read it?
Of course I can.
Fjord can.
Wizard of Oz, Land of Oz.
Well, Fjord,
Tic-Tac
why don't
Man
you
Bond.
come over here and...
We'll go over there and read it.
All right, so Fjord reads the titles of the book and says, first book says the title is Greed is Good.
I sense
All
a
about
theme.
Avatar.
The next book says Create Shareholder Value.
That's
Another book says Winning. Next book is The Art of Exploitation. Then Extort Your Way to Riches. And then the last book is Only Suckers Pay Their Contractors.
Wow.
Yeah, I know whose library these come from.
Yeah. Great God.
And so you can tell that these are the holy scriptures of Abathor.
Which might have value to the dwarves.
Yeah.
That red book,
Yeah.
though, it's a blank
Had to
spell
give a
book.
mean dwarf.
I'll take.
Oh, you
the
need
scripture
read
book.
magic.
No. I do not
Gundren
use
is
magic.
going to come by, and you see him start chanting and waving his hands around.
Uh-oh.
And he's just kind of like looking at this stuff. And he
He's
takes about
somebody.
10 minutes, and he's like going on and waving his hands around over the books. And you see him kind of like going for 5 minutes, and he's still talking. Now it's like 7 minutes, and he's still talking.
Do we want to
And
interrupt
finally-
him?
He's cursed.
I don't know.
Is
Have
he-
you seen anyone do this before? And so finally, after 10 minutes, his hand starts to glow a little bit, and he waves it around, and beep, you see the scrolls kind of light up with blue light. And then the book also lights up with blue light. And he goes, "Those are magic items."
Okay.
Yeah, we figured that out. Okay, the book, though, I'm assuming you need read magic to. That's for sorcerers and wizards.
Well,
And so Gundren
does
says, "Let me take a look at that
Phillips have
book."
read magic?
Let me try.
So Gundren, he takes a look at the book, and he's kind of studying it. He's like kind of thinking, and then he reaches into his pack, and he pulls out a bottle of wine, small bottle of wine, a flask of wine, and he opens up the flask, and he squirts it on the book.
Whoa.
And then he picks the book up and gives it a shake. You go, "Whoa, look at that. It's clean." And it says, "Looks like an enduring spell book."
What does that mean?
That just means that, it's a spell book. It's waterproof, fireproof. Nice book, but, for a wizard kind of guy, he's like a
But
wizard.
no one's written in it yet that we can
If
tell.
only we knew one. A wizard who was a nice guy.
Yeah, and so basically he thinks it's an enduring spell book. If you're a wizard, you write your spells in the book, and you don't have to worry about your book getting wet and getting destroyed or getting burned up in a fire.
Yeah.
I would
So,
like that.
wizard, who's our wizard or sorcerer?
Me.
Phillywanker.
Who do you
I
think?
am.
Phillywanker.
You don't have a wizard.
We don't.
Well,
We have a sorcerer, though.
He's a magic user.
Doesn't he use spell books?
He's a sorcerer. He doesn't use a spell book.
Oh.
So
Well,
the
then
difference
let's
between
tell
a
it.
sorcerer and a wizard is the sorcerer has certain spells that they know. And that's
Okay.
it. They have a very limited number of spells that they know. The wizard has spells that they learn, and they can learn as many spells as they put into their book, and they
Okay.
can pick from their book for the spells they want to use that day.
Okay, so the book could be sold along with
Yes.
the holy things. I would suggest we divide the scrolls up now so that we're armed with them when we go further into the dungeon. Because Sillywanker found a door that goes down into the depths of hell.
Or
Let's go
return
to
to
hell.
Okay, I would like to carry the cure wounds if you don't mind.
No, that's
Whoa.
fine.
Goodrich says, "Well, half the loot is ours."
Sure, you get the detect thought.
So since
But while we're in the dungeon, we should divide it so that party members are carrying them in case they need to use them.
Are scrolls reusable?
You read it, and anyone can read a scroll.
Okay, I just didn't know if it would like vanish after the first time it's read.
Yes, it's gone. Once you've read it and activated the spell, the scroll is no longer good. It's gone.
Okay.
That's my understanding. Is that true in 5th edition, Michael?
Yeah. Scrolls are one shot, and they're used and they're gone.
And what level are these scrolls?
The Cure Wounds is a first level spell.
It's a first level spell, but if you cast it at a higher level, it's more points. So the dude who made the scroll,
first level spell.
well,
It's
that
a first
dude's
level
a
spell.
dick. Okay, he could have made a scroll at 6th level, but he didn't. Okay. Okay, we have Detect Thought, Absorb Element, Guiding Hand, and Zone of Truth. Absorb Element and Guiding Hand, there are 2 copies.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'll take one of each and carry it.
Of which
Somebody's
ones?
one. The Guiding Hand and Absorbing Junior, whatever it was.
Is there any more healing? Yes, that's
Junior.
very useful.
All right, so you're taking Absorb Element and Guiding Hand. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so we have one each of those 2, and we have Zone of Truth and Detect Thought.
No more healing?
Yeah, I'm here. So what just happened with you guys?
No, we're
We're
dividing.
dividing the-
Oh,
Divided up all the gold
No,
pieces.
there's no more healing ones.
No, I mean, it's like half the loot belongs to the dwarves.
Well, yes. Oh, so you want Gundren to carry the
Five,
Detect
and
Thought?
Gundren and his guys, Gundren and 2 guys, they have like their share too. So
Yeah,
they're
that's why
saying-
we're giving them the dwarf books.
Yes. We gave them the dwarf books
They have all the books. We have
and
all
the
scrolls.
empty spell book. Gundren has the empty spell book. That's worth more than all this other stuff combined.
No doubt.
It's like, I've been nice to you, been fair with you, don't mess with me.
Dude, we're not
Okay.
trying to rip you off. We're trying to stay alive in the dungeon.
I
Yeah.
want to stay alive too.
Okay, so we just divide
Well,
the half and as we agree on.
I will walk over and give him the 2 scrolls that Brian gave to me.
Which scrolls are you?
Absorb. I will give him Absorb Element and Guiding Hand.
Okay.
He can also have the, he can have the, Gundren can take the Detect Thought.
Sure.
That's kind of like half of the stuff, right?
Well, he's also got the empty spell book and he's got all the holy books.
No, that's 8 scroll and 2
Currently, Gundren has 3 of the scrolls. I have 2 scrolls, and there are
books. Yeah, 8
1, 2,
altogether.
3. There are 3 scrolls left.
Oh, I thought Michael said 8 scrolls.
Yeah,
There are
there are
8.
8 scrolls.
There are 3 left.
And we all carry 1, the rest of us.
There are
Also,
3. We can't all carry 1. I'm carrying 2 because I'm a greedy bastard.
Okay.
And I wanted to cure things. If somebody else wants to carry the cure wounds, fine. I'm okay with that.
No.
Okay, I'll carry the cure wounds.
I don't want any.
Okay, so
I don't
Abiona,
think-
Abiona, you have 2 cure wounds scrolls.
Oh, really? I thought each of us carry one. Okay, I just write it down.
Okay, who wants the... Kevin, why don't you take the absorb element and guiding hand?
Well, I just gave mine to the other guy.
Well, there's two. There's one each
Okay.
left.
I mean, if he is appeased, is he carrying enough to feel appeased as far as what we found in this area? Michael, do we know? I mean, does
Why don't
he?
you ask him?
Oh, we'll walk up to him and ask, "Are you comfortable with what you have? Do you need to carry anything else, or are you good? Are we good?"
Good for now, but it's just kind of don't like the attitude. We're honest people here.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I don't like your attitude either. We're not trying to rip you off. We're trying to stay alive by dividing things to people who can use them as we continue on.
Just maybe you should not look at us as being so helpless and worthless.
Okay.
Well, you are dwarves, so you tend to be overlooked.
Just there's another cat out there. I don't want them to tear through the screen.
Something's happening off camera.
There's another cat out there. Be careful, dude. My wife's going to want to go over and get it.
Cat was being mean to my cats.
Oh, did your cat come back?
Yeah, they're both of them outside. Oh, my other, no, that one never did. We got 2 new ones.
Wow.
But yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Einstein.
But yeah, it's just another kitty outside. I didn't want them to start fighting, and that's just a hassle. I brought him in.
Yep.
Okay, so
Are you
there's
guys ready?
absorb element,
Yeah.
guiding hand, and zone of truth. Who's carrying them?
I'll take the absorb element and guiding hand. And I can carry the zone of truth too if nobody else wants it.
I say go for it.
Okay, I'll take it.
You may have it, of course.
Okay. All right, so Silly Wanker has opened a door. It's an awesome door.
Cool, who's gonna go through
It
it?
is awesome.
I open it, somebody has to go through it.
Oh, you're not going to go through?
Hell no. Who's the
Hey,
fire?
Wanker
Fire
and
needs to
turbo
go through.
creation for chicken
Or
chip.
door.
Like to
I'll
take-
go.
Okay, here we go.
I'm going.
I'll go follow.
I'll follow Eyes and Sprite.
There we go. There you guys go.
I'll go as well with leaving on my dwarvish friends.
Are we going?
Yeah,
Keep
get
going.
going, Billy Wanker.
You still got that crab light on your shoulder?
Yes, I do.
Good. Then with your crab light and my dark sense, I can dark vision. I can see most everything.
That's perfect.
Just stay behind
So
me.
he still got crabs.
I will
there
stay
any,
as close to Eyes and Sprite as I can to help light his way.
Do I see a door or anything down here?
I need to erase something here. Okay.
Can you erase my memory?
Right, and over here, there's a door.
I will try the door. Is it locked?
It is locked.
I will try to kick in the door. Can I kick in the
What kind
door?
of door is it?
You can try to kick in the door.
Well,
What
kind
side
of
do I
door?
roll?
Okay, guidance. His foot
Roll a-
is being guided.
Roll a d20.
Three.
My God.
Plus a
As
D4.
you kick the door,
Wait,
you
wait, wait,
see
wait.
kind
I
of-
get to add like a plus two, don't I? Five.
all right, you kick the door and you see kind of like a little flash of blue light from around the edges of the door and where the door meets the wall.
Oh, nice. Magic.
There may be a magic spell keeping the door closed. We need a sorcerer.
That you desire magic. Open the door and light the fire. Magic.
I'm getting out of the way. Where's our sorcerer? Silly Wanker. Come check it out.
What?
We have a
What do you want me
magic
to
door.
do?
It's a magic door.
I don't have lock. Fireball it?
Oh, damn.
I'm going to back up.
I don't have fireball, man.
I'm already backed up.
That would be nice, though.
How about just push it?
Give me a stack of fireball.
I already said
That'd be
that.
awesome.
Did
I
Did
don't
anyone
think
try
it's
the
okay.
handle?
Did you try the handle or you just tried to kick it?
Yeah. I tried the handle first. It was locked. Then I tried to kick it, and it went blue. Not
That's
kablooey, just blue.
Ask Gunther. See what he can do with it.
My blue.
Let's not rely on the dwarves every time. Do something.
Gunther comes up and he says, what'd you do up there on the door?
Nothing.
I kicked it. I tried
And what
to
happened?
open it. It wouldn't open, then I kicked it.
What happened when you kicked it?
It kind of got a little bluish outline all around it.
Looks like probably like a arcane lock or something on the door.
A magic door, yeah.
With a lock.
Do you have a knock spell?
No.
Anyone have a knock spell?
Oh,
Well, if you don't have a knock spell, maybe you could just like batter the door down. Yeah. Door's locked, but if there's no door, then nothing to lock.
Good deduction.
No, that's what we did with the chest.
Okay.
Can we
Good
tell
job.
what material the door is made out of?
It's a stone door.
So it's not going to deteriorate like the chest.
We got sledgehammers.
Ooh. Peter Gabriel?
I have a mace.
Yeah, I guess you guys can try to do it.
What does the fighter have? The fighter could just
Well,
break
is
through.
there like a mechanism you can find?
Abby, I don't know what you say.
Is there like detect the mechanism to open the door?
You could go search for it.
Okay, I go search for it.
You can roll a
She's got to come
skill
up.
check.
Okay.
I will guidance her. She gets a plus
Okay,
one.
searching
Oh, no,
on-
she
on
has to
the
roll it,
floor
sorry.
And the wall and see if there's a switch to open it.
Roll a 20-sided die. And a D4. A 20 and a D4.
Okay. 11. Is it plus intelligence or wisdom?
Plus a D4. You have
Yeah,
guidance.
just roll a d4.
Okay. D4. This is 11. And then 1. 12.
All right, you don't seem to find any way to unlock the door.
Okay, somebody else can try.
I'm going to bash the door with my mace. Using,
All
and
right.
I'm guided.
Roll attack roll.
14.
All right, you hit the door and roll your damage.
Seven.
So you hit the door, and when you hit the door, you see some flashes, blue light, but you seem like you made a little crack in the stone.
Oh, it's stone.
He said stone.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. I'm sorry. Well, then I'll do it again.
That's your attack roll.
Yeah. So.
You rolled a 1.
Well, it's 7 total.
That's a 1 total.
No, it's a 1 plus 3 plus
It's 1
3.
is a critical failure.
No.
This is an attack roll. This is an attack roll too. It's not a skill check. So the guidance doesn't work on attack rolls.
Oh.
And so as you smack the door, it kind of bounces off, and your
Egg Shen,
arm
duck.
feels a little bit stunned. Your arm feels a little bit stunned, and you feel kind of like your arm is a little bit numb from the vibration as you hit the door. And anyways, now the dwarves have come, and they have some sledgehammers.
Yeah.
So what do you guys want to do?
The
I'm
orc have
gonna
a sledgehammer?
move out of the way so those guys can break open
They
the
will
exploding
hand
door.
Fjord a sledgehammer.
Is there a third one that I can use?
No, they can give you one of the sledgehammers.
There you go. All right. I get to roll too?
Yeah, so roll a 20-sided die for your attack roll on the door.
I get an extra, like, 12 because I'm a dwarf and I know how to hit rocks, right?
Something like that. So just like roll. You can roll with advantage as you smack the door. So roll two
There's
20-sided
13.
and roll another 20.
Because you have advantage.
To see if you
15 is
crit.
better than 13.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so you smack the door and you do 2d6 of damage plus your strength roll.
They're exploding sixes.
6.
No. But
And
I really
2.
like exploding sixes.
I do too. I might incorporate them into Ghostbusters.
I would have had a one right there because I had a 6.
Sure. You hit it really hard, you can explode your 6.
That's what she said.
There you go. That's what 11, 12, 13.
And then plus your strength.
Yep. You mean like? I don't know what you mean by plus my strength.
Your strength bonus.
16?
Your strength bonus. What's the number in the box on strength?
Yeah, I gotta go over here and look. Hold on a second here. What? I was looking at it before. 3 plus 3.
So how much
Wow.
damage did you do total?
Get back there. 16.
Okay, so as you hit the door, you see like more cracks forming and kind of like a lot of kind of like blue light sizzling around where you cracked it. And there's like more blue light around the edges of the door.
I have a bad feeling about this.
So what do you guys want to do now?
Keep hitting it.
Keep hitting until it breaks.
All right, so you pound on the door for a couple more rounds and then finally the door collapses.
Yay.
Shatters.
Great,
Do
Joyce.
the rocks stay blue?
No, it's gone.
Oh, well. Uh-oh.
Shoot.
Oh, you can't take it away now. You saw it.
Giant robot.
It's the Iron Giant.
Things moving in there.
I guess we could have just gone around.
All right, so who's at the front and what are you guys going to do?
The dwarves are at the front.
The dwarves ran away?
No,
Oh,
the
one
dwarf,
dwarf ran
Fjord
away.
is at the front.
Go on in.
On in.
All right,
go
so
in.
when you open the door, you see this kind of, the back of a big statue. This is what you see.
Oh, but evidently we can see a glowing gem and an animated thingamajig.
Saw it move right there. It moved.
All right,
That
Egg
one
goes
moved.
over here, and when Egg goes over there, he sees a skeletal dwarf in very nice armor.
Wow.
Is he moving?
He's standing there.
I will
That's all.
look at him and step a little bit closer.
Okay. Move your character.
And I'll say to the party, hey, we've got a walking skeleton over here.
Is it walking?
Yeah, there's a standing skeletal figure there. And so if you look at this, you can see that it's in half plate armor. It has a necklace around its neck that looks like the one you found above in the scripture closet. You can see this guy, yes, in just a very, very nice suit of armor. Doesn't have the shield and doesn't have a sword. That's just like the figure I had.
Okay, so there's no sword and no shield. He's just standing there.
Yeah,
Is it-
and he has a
is it-
very, very nice set of armor on. You can see its face is all rotted away. You can see gold teeth gleaming in its jaw. 3 gold teeth gleaming in its jaw.
I'm going to
The
take another
necklace around
step.
its neck.
I'm going to take
and-
another step toward it.
All right. And
Okay,
so
Egg, before,
when
don't
you-
move, don't move, don't move. Before Egg moves forward, I call upon Freya's love to bless my 3 friends here.
And Egg, I want you to roll a 20-sided die, and Abiona, I want you to clear your tray.
What's it? I mean, do I need to know what it's for? Am I
No,
saving?
you want to roll a 20-sided die.
All right.
Okay, I have
Egg.
blessed Egg, Fjord, and Eisensprite.
Okay. So Egg,
For 1
you
minute.
can roll another 4-sided die because you're blessed.
He saved.
1.
Ah!
Okay. And so that's a total of 9. And
Correct.
what I want everyone to do is roll, clear your tray, Egg. You guys want to take a bathroom break?
And we are back.
And so we've just rolled for initiative, and the initiative order is Eisensprite is first, Abiona is second, Sillywanker's third, my turn is fourth, Baldwin goes after me, then Fjord, and Egg is last. All right, and so Egg, you said last time, what were you going to do to start?
French
What
kiss
was
the
I going to
skeleton.
do? Start?
Yeah, last time you were about to do something.
Well, I was going to take a couple more steps toward him.
Okay, so you take a step forward,
Yes.
and as you take a step forward, you feel something goopy in front of you, and you realize that you just walked into a big wall of glistening,
Ayo.
sticky
Would I
stuff.
not have seen that?
It was very, very clear, and it wasn't moving, and you failed your perception roll. You rolled some horrible number, even when you were guided, and you walk right into this thing, and
Ugh.
it's bad.
I mean, I mean, did it engulf me, or did I just take a step? Because I was moving pretty slow.
Yeah, and so you just like step into this thing. It has not engulfed you, but it has
Okay, good.
hit you. You are hitting it. And so you are taking,
Oh, no, 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 no.
sorry, my phone, it's hard to read this stuff.
Sorry.
You took 9 points of damage.
Wow.
Damn.
Just from Jello?
As you step forward, you face plant right into this wall of jello, and you feel it oozing all over the front of your body, your unarmored body, and you feel this acid burning on your skin. All your skin starts to light up with fire as this acid is burning into you.
Yeah. Okay, so do I have any saving throw? I mean, if I take
You
9
walk
hit
right
damage,
into it. Yes.
okay, if I take 9 hit points of damage, I'm at a -1.
No, you shouldn't be, because at first level, as a monk, you have 10 hit points, and then.
But I took
Whatever.
hit points when I fell down the rocks a few times.
No, dude,
I thought you all took a short rest.
we took a short
Didn't you
rest so we could get our
Oh,
hit points
okay.
back.
Okay.
Didn't
Did
all
you
take a
not
short
roll
rest?
your hit die?
Well, I mean, no.
Well, roll your hit die now because we definitely took a short rest.
Yeah, you all took a short rest up on top.
Okay, so what do I need to roll then?
You roll a d10 and you add your con, and that's how many hit points you healed when you were short resting.
Oh, well, hey, that's not so shabby.
So now
I healed
you're back.
11. Now I'm
Okay.
back. Okay, and then I just lost 9, so I'm at 2. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So now, top of the round, Eisensprite, your turn.
Do I notice this happening to him? Do I notice anything happening to?
So, all right,
Anybody?
Egg. How about Egg? When you walk into this wall of burning acid, what do you do?
Scream
Green.
Okay.
and jump back,
So
maybe.
just do it. Just like, what do you say?
What do I say?
I mean,
Holy
act
shit,
it out.
on fire! It's burning my skin!
You said he face planted. I don't think he can scream.
Oh, did I fall?
No,
I thought
you
I just
walked
like
right
fell
into
right
it.
into. I thought I
You
just
walked
like
right
walked
into it.
I
It's like, you
will-
know, when you see a glass wall
So
or
I
something
guess
and you
so.
don't
Like
see it,
my face is in it.
and you can jump back if you want,
Yes, he does.
but there's not a lot of space to move back.
No, there's not a
Okay,
lot of
jump
space to
back.
move back. But so I will fall back, and is there like the jelly is on my robes?
Yeah, but you know, it's
I'm gonna
not.
start. Okay, so I'll start like I guess taking off my clothes.
Exhibitionist.
Yes.
All right, my
All that
feet
dirty
aren't
talk
the only
earlier,
thing.
wasn't it?
My feet aren't the only thing that are furry.
All right, so now we're going to start the combat, and top of the round, Eisensprite is first.
All right.
I'll come over to Egg Shen screaming, and I see that he's writhing from. Do I see the gelatinous thing at all? Do I see an imprint of his body in it?
Yeah, kind of. You see it kind of quivering over there, and you see kind of this like sticky, mucousy stuff that's trailing
Ew.
off the cube onto Egg's clothes. You see these lines, you know, mucousy,
All right.
sticky stuff. Kind of.
Team, I describe this to the team, and I see Egg Shen going down, and I tell the team, I've heard of this before. We all need to pee on Egg Shen to take the acid off his body.
Yeah,
And I'm going to start
he's
peeing
right.
on him. I'm going to
That's
start peeing on him right now to
It's
help
an
clear the
elven
acid
myth.
off his body.
It's an elven myth.
Did that skeleton move? He's got a
Yeah,
foot
people-
out. He's got a foot out of the jelly.
All right. Anyways, the
Oh,
skeleton.
now the
is-
jello moved.
Yeah, the skeleton is in
Jello
the
is afraid
middle
of the pee.
of the jelly.
It was.
So there's
it was
this
middle-
jelly
yeah.
with a skeleton in the middle of it.
I'm
Yeah.
worried about my friend Egg Shen, and I'm going to pee on him to help cure his acid problem.
I don't think that's a thing.
I'm whipping it out, my half-orc Wang, to pee on him.
All right, so
help
that's
my
your
friend.
action.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Evidently,
Okay,
that's his
what
action
color
to
is that?
urinate on eggshell.
What die do I need to roll to see if I help Egg Shen? Would that be a D20?
Do you want to do what, a skill check to make sure that your aim is true?
Or
I
that
want him to do a save against the.
He is blessed.
Not
He gets a
exposing
plus for
himself.
that.
I think
I'm a
he has pee anxiety.
I'm a chafing monk. Hey, I am not Shatterbly. Bladder shy.
Okay, so
Shatterbly.
Eisenspray, you are peeing on egg, right?
Shatterbly. Man,
New character
I just wrote a
name.
new Ghostbusters dungeon.
What?
The Curse
do I
of
do wrong?
Shatterbly.
A character.
Monkers!
It's
All
a-
right.
All right.
What do I need to roll?
So you're rolling for peeing, right?
Whatever I need to roll to help him. What do I need to roll?
I mean, what are you doing to help him? You're peeing on him, right?
I'm peeing on him to clear the
on me.
acid off his body.
Okay, so roll a
Roll to hit.
roll a 20-sided die.
4. What plus did I get this? Plus dexterity or what?
Sure.
I think it's
Add your
dexterity
dex.
plus 3. 7.
All right, you are peeing on egg.
Excellent.
Is it helping?
Is it helping?
I don't know. You feel you're being peed on.
Well, no, it should help. He's at least washing acid off.
Okay. We'll go on to the next. Yeah, so you're peeing on him. Egg feels that he's peed on, and he feels great. He's been peed
All
on.
right. I'm in.
Yeah, I mean,
He likes that.
he's okay.
We
He
know that,
feels like
but we can
warm
help him.
and happy. It's Sillywanker's turn.
My turn?
Yes.
Yes.
Egg
Can
Shen,
I
you're
get by
welcome.
these guys?
Sorry.
You're my
Say
buddy.
it again.
Can I get by and move here and firebolt the thing?
You can.
Those
6:30,
rocks look
so you
like.
can move.
Silly Wanker, be careful. Those rocks look like people.
Anyway,
Okay.
Sillywanker, you can move 6 squares.
Okay,
He
I
did.
moved 4 squares. So I have time to shoot them with a firebolt.
Yeah, and then you can shoot it with the firebolt, and then you still can move 2 more squares if you want after you shoot them. So you can move 6 squares. You can move 30
Okay, I
feet
move
on
like-
your turn, and you
I-
can split that move any way you want. So you can do.
Okay.
Careful, I don't think that's the only one in here.
Well, maybe not, but I'm going to go ahead and shoot it now.
Go ahead.
I moved 5 squares, and I'm going to shoot it. I need to
Roll your attack roll.
Yeah, I forgot my attack roll.
20-sided die.
20-sided die plus whatever your spell attack bonus is, which will be
Yeah.
your
Plus 3. Okay.
+3 plus your proficiency bonus, right? So it should be your charisma bonus.
That's 20. Natural 20.
Wow.
Nice.
So
Okay.
I do 2 fire. So that'd be like firebolt twice.
Yeah, you roll 2 10-sided dice.
Okay. 14. Wait, do I have damage?
Yeah. So, Silly Wanker, describe what happens. Describe what you're doing.
Okay. I moved 5 squares.
Mm-hmm.
Get in position to shoot 2 cantrips. To shoot a cantrip.
Yeah.
Firebolt. I had a
And so,
natural
kind of
20.
describe how you're doing that. Or like, do you do any kind of ritual? Do you do any kind of power words or anything like that?
Let me take a look. What do I need to do? It's a cantrip.
It's just your flavor, however you want to do this. So this is just like your flavor for how you are casting the spell. You just kind of want to describe it.
I'm a silent spellcaster.
Unless it has a verbal component.
No, you cannot do that until you get to 2nd level. And if you pick subtle spell, you can do that. But you have to burn sorcery points to do that. So you can't just say you do it silently. Because that's too powerful. So you cannot.
Creature.
Okay. And so Silly Wanker points his hand at the creature, and this bolt of fire shoots out, and you see the fire hit the center of the cube, and it burns this hole as it goes all the way through and out the other side. And you see this sizzling, kind of like charred hole all the way through the cube as the fire bolt goes through.
Well,
Excellent.
That's perfect.
It's my turn. And I'm going to move forward.
What's my turn?
Oh, sorry. That's right.
Yes.
Abiona, you were before Silly Wanker. So,
Yeah.
Abiona, take your turn.
Okay, I'm going to help Ixcham, not by peeing on him.
Thank you.
But peeing in him.
Around him.
This is the scroll I got. I have a scroll of healing.
Yes.
All right, Abiona, it's really, really crowded there behind the statue. You cannot get there. There are 3 people in front of you.
Okay, but how
I mean,
far?
if you want to like squeeze in, you're packed in like, on a Taipei bus.
Okay. I'm just saying, go away.
All right, so let's just like start where you are. What do you do?
Scroll.
So Abiona, you are out in the hallway now.
Yeah.
And so make your move.
You can move to the left.
Oh, so I can't go this way.
You can't go
I
to
don't know
him.
what
There's
this
too
way
many
means.
people.
But can I read the scroll away from him and still work?
You don't see anybody right now because you're at the end of the hallway.
Oh, well, but I can hear screaming.
Yes.
Well,
And
yeah.
I believe like a cure wounds spell has to be within sight. Actually, yeah. Actually, cure wounds spell I think is a touch spell.
It's
Yeah,
verbal,
I think-
somatic, it's touch.
Yeah. So I have to go on the right-hand side. So I'm going to squeeze in a little bit here.
You're gonna squeeze in with everyone else.
Sure.
Be careful, the floor's wet.
All right, so you're gonna squeeze in and touch Egg Shen.
Yes.
Okay.
I will let her pass me.
All right. So and then you are going to use the scroll.
Yes.
Yeah, just use the scroll.
It's a
All
D8.
right.
You roll a D8.
The
Have
scroll
you
is
clear your tray and then roll the cure.
it's only D8 really, the scroll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First
Yeah, and
level.
it's
Well,
less
it's a D8 plus your spellcasting level. But
But it's
what's
not
the
yours.
but whose?
Ooh, 8.
The guy
just like
who
say it's +2. So the guy who rolled the scroll.
okay.
So you actually healed
10.
Egg of 10. You give Egg 10 points of damage back.
That's a good deal. I rolled
That's,
an
that's
8.
terrific. Thank you.
My team worked. Yeah.
Hey, the scrolls are real. I'm testing it.
Okay, now mark it off. You used it, so it's gone.
All
Somebody
right, it's
gonna
my turn.
drag me out of the way?
He's on H10 and now he's healed.
All right. So this thing in front of you, you see this big gloopy bulge come out, and it shoots forward and it smacks Egg.
Of course
Oh
it does.
no.
But it'll miss because he's got awesome armor class.
7. What's your AC?
It's 15.
All right. So this thing, you see this big bulge start to appear in the center of it, and it shoots towards your head. But because you're so low to the ground, you're able to duck it, and it goes right over your head.
Thank goodness. And hits Paul?
No, it didn't hit Paul.
Yeah, Paul's not there. It's Ice Frank. Bastard.
We're like eyes and spritz.
All right, next is Baldwin.
Okay, I'm going to move over in the direction of
Tell me
Silly
next time,
Wanker,
was it
and I'm
on?
going to sacred flame that thing.
Okay, roll your attack. Oh, and I have to roll a dex.
Ule bunda. Okay, it hit.
8. What is your spell save?
I believe it's 13.
All right. It's just sitting there, and this beam of light comes down and starts burning into the top of it. How much damage did you do?
Okay. D8. 3 plus my spell.
No, you don't.
That's it.
There's
No pluses.
Yeah. So you kind of burned off a corner at the top.
Well, that's good. Could you erase that, please?
All right, Fjord, it's your turn.
Oh my word. Okay, well, let's see here.
Damage.
Way crowded over there.
Egg, you are coming up next, so get ready with your move, and then back to Ice and Sprite. So see if you can plan ahead what you're going to do so we can move through the combat quickly, since there's 7 of you guys.
Yes.
Fjord, do your move.
I'm thinking I want to try to
Pick up the dagger and stab the jello.
No.
Pick up Thanos' glove and stab the jello.
No, is there anything big and heavy lying around that I can throw at the jello?
There's a human skull.
Those rocks. Skull.
I said big and heavy.
What's that thing in the
Skulls are-
corner?
That armor, the plate mail
Yeah.
armor.
That's inside the Jello.
No, there's one outside.
There's one outside. There's lots
Oh.
of treasure lying on the ground, which tells me something horrible is going to come.
Possibly, yes. Are any of these rocks over here in the south loose?
Yeah, there's
Can I
a
pick
lot
one
of
up?
rubble here.
Or not
A lot
rubble.
of rubble.
rock.
Yeah, but some of those look
Look
like
like
stone
boulders.
golems that are just lying in wait.
Boulders over here at the south. Are they big? Can they be picked up?
I mean, they're fist-sized and, head-sized and smaller pieces. There's all kinds of different sizes of rock.
I'm going to go grab a head-sized one and heave it at the gelatinous cube.
Okay, roll.
Cube, of course. Gelatinous cube, of course.
You guys didn't know what that was? So Fjord,
I
roll
knew,
your
but
attack.
I couldn't remember the name.
My deck?
Well, it's been like 40 years.
Yeah,
Well.
roll, use your dex. You
Dice
rolled
am I
a
using?
3, 20-sided die, you rolled a 3, plus your dex
Yep.
bonus.
Plus his
I'm looking
blessing.
that up.
Oh, yeah,
Plus
plus your
one,
bless.
4.
So for the
And
bless,
it's
it's a
what?
D4.
on. Let me get back to the thing and I'll roll a d4. So 3, 4, and 2. So 6.
You hit. And so this rock goes plop from your hand into the cube. Let's say you roll a 1 die 2. No, I'll let you roll a d4. Roll a d4. It's a big rock. How big was the rock?
The skull
I
size.
think you said it was head size, yeah.
Okay, head size rock. You roll a d4. And you,
3. You there?
You don't have a strength bonus? Oh, no. I guess it's dex for missile.
D plus 3. So 6. 6.
Who just left?
Michael's
Oh, no.
gone.
We've lost you, Michael.
okay.
Michael's back.
Yeah. It's
6.
disconnected very often when using my computer, but not with my phone.
6.
Okay, so you did 6 points of damage total, and it's Egg's turn.
I'm going to use my halfling nimbleness to get away from the group over here.
Okay.
I'm going to move through them.
Just move through the gelatinous cube. We'll pee on you.
Yeah.
I don't think I can do that, but I'm going to pick up some rocks and throw at it.
So show me your move. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I'm nimble, so I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. All right, I'll let you get there. That's like right at the edge of your movement. And you throw a rock.
Can I throw 2 rocks?
No, you cannot.
Okay, I'll throw a rock.
A-Rock.
All right?
And is that a roll to hit?
Yes.
A 14, which I'm
Okay.
assuming has no modifiers.
Who has no modifiers? Egg?
Well, I mean, that 14, I don't know that I've got a modifier to throw a rock.
If you're throwing a rock, you can do a dex. You can add your dex bonus.
Okay, that's 17 then.
Okay. Anyways, you throw a rock.
He hit it.
Yes.
You hit it. You hit it with a rock.
Great.
That's a D12 damage, right?
D4?
How big is your rock?
Well, I mean, I'm a halfling, so...
Yeah,
know.
you're not as big as Fjord. Fjord is
He's got a
quite
small
strong.
rock.
I'll
Okay,
let
well,
you roll like 1 die 2.
Well, what's that? I mean, is that a
Roll like a
D4?
6. If you roll, you can roll like a D4. 1 and
Oh, I
1
got
and
it.
2 is 1 point of damage. 3 and a 4 is 2
It's
points of damage.
2 points of damage.
Okay. And Gundren is going to come into the room too. And
Wow.
he picks up some rocks. And as he picks up the rocks, you see him waving his hands over the rocks, and he says something. He picks up 3 rocks. You see him wave his hand over the rocks, and they start to glow blue. And he takes one of the rocks, and he chucks it at the cube.
Nice. Is that his freeze spell?
We'll see. And the rock buries itself into the cube.
Okay.
And you see that it kind of burns a pretty large hole as it's going through.
Nice.
and he hands one of the 2 rocks he has left to Egg. And
Cool. Do I get a second attack?
not this round.
All right.
And then I guess he tosses the other rock to Eisensprite. He says catch, and he tosses this rock he rolls this rock, the other rock he has, towards Eisensprite. All right, top of the round.
Eisensprite picks it up while he's standing in urine and takes 3 hit points of electric damage.
Gelatinous cube.
Sorry?
I will pick up the rock and fling it at the gelatinous cube.
Okay, roll.
You just pee on it.
I tried that. It's not hurt, by the way. What that?
He needs 3 d6 of rest before his bladder's full again.
Oh.
Or 1 good flagon of ale. What am I rolling, Michael?
You roll a 20-sided die.
20. Booyah!
What?
Did you?
Sure did.
Yeah, natural 20.
Damn. All right, so now you roll damage. So roll 2 6-sided dice.
We either roll 20s or 4s.
And I'm blessed, and I have whatever strength or whatever.
Yeah. So roll a 6-sided die. So
I already
that's
did that. I rolled 2 of them.
Sorry, I'm not seeing it.
A 1 and a 2.
Wow. All right, and
A
then
1
add
and a 2.
+3 to that. And
Add
so you
3,
get
it's a 6.
6 total.
Did he add
Right,
his
is there-
blessing?
No, the blessing doesn't add to damage. It only adds to your attack roll. All right, is there
it's
anything
attack
else
and
that you
save.
want to do, Eisensprite? You still have a move, for example.
I want to move. Sorry. I want to move on this side of the statue, and I want to push on it and see if it moves and topples over onto the gelatinous cube.
Don't knock
The
it over on top
statue-
of Abiona.
The statue
No, I don't want
is super heavy. The statue is about 8 feet high and 5 feet wide. And on this
It's
pedestal,
not moving.
that's like, I don't know, 7, 8 feet wide pedestal.
So it's
So
not
it-
moving.
No, it's not moving at all.
It's just a thought I had. It may need all of us
Good thought.
to get together.
All right, Abiona.
Okay,
Why don't you pee on the ball and wear away the bacon?
connection with the jail cube and the statue that has a germ that looks green.
Sorry, what did you say, Abiona?
Okay, is it the corner of the gelato thing?
Is it touching the green gem?
Yeah, there's a germ that's green. Did I detect any connection with that magic?
You're going to cast Detect Magic or something?
I don't have that spell.
No, she's rolling an arcana or something like that.
You want to use your action to do an Arcana roll, is what you're saying.
Yeah, and back up a little bit.
Okay, so
Move
you
your
back up a
character.
little, move your character.
Can I go all the way around here?
I don't know where the here is that you're talking about.
I'm moving.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
you can move.
I want to see maybe there's a connection with the germ and this
All
area of jail.
all right. So you use your action to do an Arcana roll then.
Yes.
All right, roll your skill check.
20-sided.
And please clear your die tray, everyone else.
Eisensprite and Fjord. Clear your dice.
Okay, it's 9 plus
I was just so impressed by my team.
wisdom.
It's an intelligence roll as Arcana.
Okay. So that's 1, so 10.
You look and you see that the gem is glowing in a way that gems normally don't glow.
So I'm going to tell them that could be a connection with this. Maybe we
Sure, you can tell them that.
go
Yeah, tell them.
around See if you can remove the jam or break it.
Don't break it.
Okay, whatever.
Okay,
Steal
Silly
it.
Wonker, your turn.
I will say, die creature, into another fireball.
Roll your attack.
+2. I got 6.
That hits.
Cool. And I will do damage. 3.
Okay.
I'm done.
And you burned another hole through the gelatinous cube.
Okay. Not a big one this time, but
Not as big, but still a hole. My turn.
Are you moving the cube when the skeleton
Run
moves?
away. Run away.
Oh no!
What the fuck?
You can move that fast? Mhm.
Move that
It's
fast.
only 5 feet.
That's
Um,
more than 5.
Oh, Fjord. I can't pee on you. I've already peed
16.
on-
that's okay.
Oh.
We can pee on you.
16?
Yeah. What's your AC?
9.
What's your AC?
Yeah.
What did I just roll?
15.
I got a 16 on the die. Yeah, that hits armor class 20. Yeah, hits AC 20. Oh no, okay. The creature moves, and you need to do a Dex saving throw.
Yeah.
See if we can
Yeah, it's a
avoid.
Dex save. Yeah, it's moving. It moves towards you. You need to do a Dex saving throw. Right, so it's coming towards you. It's trying to like overrun you. So you need to do a Dex saving throw.
The D20.
Yeah.
13, 14 or higher, I take it? Or
Ooh.
Okay, what you get?
11 plus what? 1, I think?
What's your Dex?
I have to go back and look. I have it written down. What
So
am I
you
looking?
add or
13 plus-
subtract your dexterity bonus.
What?
Dexterity bonus for saving throw.
Plus 1.
And your blessing bonus.
And your blessing,
My
yes.
No, this is a this is a save, so that you get the bless.
Yes.
So, anyways, no matter what, the bless is a +1, right?
No, it's a
Minimum
plus
+1.
D4.
It's a minimum of +1, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Which
a
will
minimum.
mean that you are able to dodge it.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
But he can roll a D4 to show us how amazing his dodge was.
Yes.
The dodge was 2 more amazed, so 1 more than I needed altogether.
There you go.
Yeah. So you can jump out of the way, and then it's going to continue forward into this space here.
Well, I plan
Ugh.
on not being in that space.
Oh.
And
No,
so
no.
all
How can it
3 of
continue?
you-
It has
It
another
can move
attack?
15 feet. It can move 15 feet. It's just moving. It's not attacking. It's moving. Damn it. No, okay. I thought I got. All right, so all 3 of you need to do a DC 12 Dex save.
I did not get it.
So it's a DC 12. So I've got to roll. I mean,
You got to roll
A
12
or higher. But
And
use
so-
your dex bonus and your blessing.
Well, that's a problem.
Yes, it is.
But
Yeah,
I have
you
a
failed.
lucky. No,
Oh,
I didn't.
that's right. You have lucky, so you can re-roll. Anytime you roll a nat 1, you re-roll it.
So, and I have to take it, right?
Yes, you have to take your second roll, which
Okay.
cannot be worse than the 1.
So, well, I mean, we hope so.
I mean, it cannot be worse than a 1.
Yeah, well, I hope not. I mean,
It
but
could
it
be
could,
equal, but it can't be worse.
it could be equally bad. I will take that.
All right, so
That's not
Egg, you're
bad.
able to dodge out of the way. Silly Wanker, your turn also.
Do I need to move which way I dodge?
Yes, you need to
Yeah.
move. You can move any direct within 5 feet.
Oh wait, oh wait.
Let me move the guy out of the way.
I'm trying to move without grabbing the cube.
Yeah, I just moved the cube out of the way so you can
All
move
right.
your character.
And I can move, but I can move through people because I have halfling nimbleness. So can I get
Yes.
over? Can I get over here?
You can only move 5 feet.
Well, yeah, but look where I was. I was on the border of that cube. Can I not move to the border of the opposite
Okay, sure,
side?
sure. You
Okay.
can move there. Silly Wanker, your turn. Make your save.
14.
All right, so you're able to get out of the way. Move where you want to move.
都喝水，没有别的，就喝水。平衡一下那个电力。
Silly Wanker moves your character.
Okay.
Yep.
I
So
think you're.
we just walk in, and she says she got the
I'm
headache.
moving behind the door.
Behind the door. There's no. Oh, I see.
Okay, I'm gonna trying to move closer to the gym.
All right. So whose turn is it? All right,
It's
Baldwin, you take damage.
Baldwin,
It's okay. I don't mind skipping that.
well, did you fail?
I failed.
Yeah. So Baldwin, you just took. Ooh,
Don't say it
only
like
6
that.
points of damage.
How much?
Only 6.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's not. Oh, okay. It's not showing. I wasn't showing the rolls.
Yeah.
This is not showing.
Yeah. Now it should be showing. You said Kay is playing now? Did Kay just show up or
No,
something?
she just said she still got the headache.
She's
Okay.
not going to play.
All right.
It's 11:30 for Paul. And
Yeah.
140.
and Scott usually starts passing out soon.
Yeah. This is it here.
Let's kill a cube.
Okay.
Let's kill the cube and then we'll level up next game
Yeah.
You survive.
if we survive.
Hold it. Michael, can I do Sacred Flame inside the Jello?
Can you speak inside the Jello?
Sure.
I mean, is it a verbal spell?
Yeah, but I can still do it.
Won't that burn your mouth?
Nope. It's all exhalation.
Okay.
Sure, why not?
Yay!
Okay.
Roll one.
All right, it's Baldwin's turn. So Baldwin, your turn.
Flame
Sacred
on.
Flame inside, so I'm not going to miss.
No. It says the creature can't breathe, is restrained.
Well, how about you look that up after I Sacred Flame you?
No. I don't think you can do this. You can't breathe.
So I can't do anything, so I'll do nothing.
You can.
I will struggle out. I can
You can
struggle
try to
out.
escape. Yeah.
Yeah, you should escape.
Okay, how do I do that? Do I get
So
like
you
a...
need to do a DC 12 strength check to escape.
Oh, that'll be okay. I can do that. No problem. I did that.
You did.
Okay, so now you can appear within 5 feet of the cube in any direction that you want.
Go up. Not the cube.
I'm just...
only by the
I only
way.
moved him so I could
Yeah.
move my guy. Okay.
You're okay. So
Now
now
you
it's Fjord's turn.
Yeah. So
Go to the gem.
cube. I mean, there is that. Yeah, I'll go to the gem. Can't do much against that. Does it look like I can pry the gem out with a knife?
Sure.
I shall attempt to do so. Tell me what to roll.
There are gems
Roll
on the
a-
statue too.
Yeah, roll. Just roll. And you roll a d20. See what you get.
$10. I'm sure there's a strength bonus because,
Yes, you pry the gem out. And as you pry the gem out, it crumbles into dust. And the
No.
statue explodes.
Oops.
Ah,
It explodes with
Oh,
happy
it's just
dust.
very happy.
That's already
You
one
would think that
explosion.
in the
before.
temple of the god of greed, that shows of greed would be rewarded.
No doubt.
All right, so anyways, it explodes in this direction.
Bummer.
Not in that direction.
In doing
Right.
so, does it land the killing blow and kill the gelatinous cube?
I don't think it's going to kill the cube, but the cube will get damaged.
I think it will kill the cube.
Let's
Right,
try
so,
to find the other one.
So Fjord and Baldwin need to make dex saving throws. So you need to make a DC 15 dex saving throw to avoid blast.
DC 15.
DC 15.
A fit what? A 15 lost. What do I
So-
roll? What kind of dice?
So roll a d20, and you have to get 15 or higher.
I did not.
Remember that you're blessed.
Fjord,
Like a 19?
remember you have blessing.
Yes.
All right, so Fjord, as the statue explodes, you roll and you dive in which direction to get out of the way?
In which direction?
Yeah, just like move like 5 feet. So you somehow, maybe you like duck down. Let's say you just duck right down below the blast, and just
There.
and it just blows up, and it catches Baldwin and the cube.
Did Baldwin not make
Mostly the cube.
Baldwin did not make his roll. I did make it. I'm gonna get knocked under 0.
Yeah, but are you getting knocked into
Oh.
the cube?
Wow, that sucked. Oh, did not do much. It does 13 points of damage.
Baldwin is below 0
Okay.
by a lot.
It's unconscionable.
All right. You see a lot of these rocks embedded into the cube. And so you see these chunks of rock that flew into the cube. It is now Egg's turn.
Did Baldwin get knocked?
Baldwin is
into-
unconscious.
Okay, but did he get knocked into the cube?
No, he didn't. He's just lying there on the ground.
Okay. I am going to
You still have a rock in your hand from Gundren.
I do, that's right. I do. I'm sorry. Okay. Yes, I will throw that rock at, well, what I'm going to do is, can I run around the statue to stand closer to Baldwin and throw from that angle?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, you can.
I
You can
will sneak past Pissy.
Yeah, you can get right there.
And throw my rock.
Okay, roll your damage, or roll your attack roll. And please clear your screens, or clear your rolls for other people who, Baldwin and Aviona.
I have a 9 plus dexterity, is that right?
Yeah, you hit. So roll, you hit it easily, and this rock hits it, roll a d6 plus 3.
5.
And you see that 5. You see the cube kind of like wobbling some. It's not as it doesn't have those clean, straight, pure walls that it did at the beginning. It's kind of like misshapen looking.
It's losing cohesion.
It's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of just like bulging out here and there. It's Gundren's turn. He's gonna run away. He's gonna throw his rock.
Wow, that.
He's gonna throw his rock.
He's related to Sir Robin.
He rolls a 4, and the rock goes plummeting straight through the cube. Oh!
Yes!
And wow, it like it sizzles, and you see like this whole corner like starts to peel off the cube and flop down. So it's like one of the walls is just kind of like starts to flop over. It's like wallpaper falling off a wall, and so you could just see somehow it seemed like the rock even exploded inside it.
Yes.
And you see Gundren picking up some more rocks and waving his hands over them too.
Yes.
As he moves over here. And he's going to toss another rock over to Egg.
Okay.
And it's Eisensprite's turn. Is Paul asleep?
No.
No.
I'm not- I'm going to. How many squares can I move?
Sorry?
How many squares?
can I move?
I can't hear you. It's like not clear.
He's asking how many squares can he move?
You can move 6 squares.
I'm going to move around the statue to the other side to Baldwin and pull him away from the cube.
Okay.
I'm going to
Because
go over
that
here,
you throw a
grab
rock.
Baldwin, and pull him away from the cube.
All right.
Got it?
Yeah. Abiona, your turn.
We're gonna
I'm
pee
gonna
on you.
shoot
Just
my
so you know.
longbow arrow
I'm
into the
thinking that-
weakest point of the jail.
All right. Shoot.
Oh shit! I'm really bad today. Okay,
What did you
7.
roll? You hit. Roll your damage.
Oh, 7 can hit. So it's 1d8, right, for my bow and arrow.
Plus your dex.
Yeah. My d8 bow and arrow. 1d8 plus 3. Okay. Plus 3. That means 5 points.
5 total?
Yeah, 5 total.
Oh, it's really kind of flopping around. Now it's Sillywanker's turn.
Just throw a rock, it'll die.
Learn it.
I will use a catapult spell. So slinging a rock into the cube. You need to make a dex save to avoid me hitting you.
Okay, this is not going to be good. All right, he misses horribly. All right, he
Okay.
doesn't even try to move as the rock buries into it. So what happens now?
It does 3d8 damage, and I did 14 damage.
Ooh, nice.
Yes.
Oh,
Where was that before I got my ass kicked?
Wait a minute.
long
It's
time ago.
okay, yeah, it's 14. Never mind.
yeah. Which rocks are you catapulting towards it? Can you
It
kind of
just
like
says
point
whatever-
out which rocks in particular are you catapulting at the cube?
Big ones.
Big ones. Yeah.
Like just pick one, and just
Okay,
where's it coming from?
How can he indicate?
From this square, I guess.
Yeah.
This square.
All right. So, anyways, this rock comes floating up in the air and it shoots through the cube, and it blasts all the way through the middle of the cube, and basically the cube explodes.
Yay.
And it had 13 hit points left when you hit it.
Oh,
Nice.
14 damage.
So
That's
you
a
killed
lot.
it by 1 hit point.
Cool. Yay!
And
Somebody-
as you hit the as you hit the cube, and it explodes, it leaves this kind of gunky covered skeletal thing, armored skeleton on the floor.
I don't need armor, so.
I think our dwarf might.
Never know. It depends on what shape.
Well, it looks like there's like gauntlets and a chest plate.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, what's that?
what happened?
What?
They
Oh,
come
that's
back to the
Dad. I'm
treasure,
sorry.
they
I
don't
saw Dad's
fight.
one come in. I thought it was a monster.
Oh, all the little black spots are gone.
Well, yeah,
What
this
just happened? What happened to my
Okay,
point?
Michael, everything's erased.
Yeah, I saw some stuff is erased. I don't know what happened.
well, there's exploding rocks. They're back.
I got rid of the rocks. I got rid of the cube, but like the path disappeared.
Yeah, the map is erased.
Looks okay to me.
No, just the hallway that I drew and all those other things I
Oh, I
drew
see.
disappeared.
Everything
Yeah,
that you
you're right.
used the drawing pen is gone.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just disappeared. It was just the room. I just drew the room and I drew the hallway.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's too bad. We don't really need it. That was like when I made this map. I was kind of this is like the first one I made, and so
Yeah.
I didn't know how to make the hallway. But later I figured out like a lot of ways to use the assets
Yeah.
for like when I did like Stonehill Inn and stuff like that. I learned how to use all the assets.
You
And
can
so I make
also
hallways.
you can lock assets down so players can't move them.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what most of the assets are locked down. Like if you look at the statue in the middle, it's locked down, so you can't move
Yeah.
it. All right. So, anyways, so basically, this is it. So that's the last monster for the Dwarven excavation.
Okay, there's armor, knives,
Oh
daggers.
wait, whose turn is it next? It's Baldwin's turn.
Baldwin's busy about to die.
Well,
Yeah, Baldwin, you need to make a death save now. So roll a 20-sided die. If you roll below 10, you take 1. You lose 1 death save. So Baldwin, you
And
need
I
to
get
roll.
3 of those, right?
Yes.
So hopefully someone's going to heal my ass really soon. Hint, hint.
Okay. Well then,
This your ass?
whose turn is it?
Okay, I
It's
got it.
Baldwin's turn.
Okay,
So
Michael,
you failed 1
I
death
failed.
save.
I failed it.
Yes. Okay. So Baldwin failed the death save. It's Fjord's turn.
Fjord can't help him with that. He is going to take a look at that armor, since you mentioned it was dwarven type armor.
Who's got a scroll of healing?
All right.
Abiona.
I know what to do.
All right. Let me tell you something else.
Someone with medicine could help me, maybe.
If you can do a medical check and save people and stabilize people. So if you have like the medical skill, you can do a medicine check and then stabilize the person. If you have like a cantrip, like save the dying, you can cast a cantrip.
Or we could dig in to Baldwin's pack because that greedy fucker took all the cure wounds.
No,
scrolls
dude.
And read one.
I don't have those. You would be looking for things that aren't there.
Well,
I don't have the scrolls.
So Fjord is going to look at the armor. It's Egg's turn.
He's
I'm
digging
gonna
through my...
ask- Then I will ask Gundren if he would give us a cure wounds
He
scroll.
doesn't have them.
Where are they?
Abiona used one. She
Yeah, I
has the other.
And Gundren says to Egg, why do you want to use a scroll when I can just cast a spell?
Well, would you
Oh,
please
that's a
cast a
factor.
spell to help our friend?
And Gundren will cast Cure Wounds on the greedy, unappreciative Baldwin and save his life,
Yay! Very rejoicing.
and giving him 5 points of damage back.
And for the record, Baldwin is carrying no scrolls.
Yeah, it was a really, really bad idea for Baldwin to take the scrolls of healing. And it's good that he did not. It's good he ended up not doing as he originally planned. Because, strategically, you should spread the healing out instead of having one person control all the healing. So if Baldwin had taken the scrolls, it would mean that he controlled all the healing and no one else in the party had any ability to heal. But giving it one to Abiona still was like not spreading the healing out enough.
Abiona has both of them.
Yeah, so Abiona had both.
Did I? I thought I only got one.
No,
No,
Lorraine, you
both
took
of them.
both. You specifically said you were taking both.
Okay.
All right, so combat is over. Baldwin is no longer dying, and so initiative is off. And what you find if you look around the room are you see some pieces of armor. You see like one really nice suit of dwarven half-plate armor. It's like really, really fine quality. If you look around the room, you find that there's a holy symbol on the skeleton. You find 5 other holy symbols lying around the room too. You see 3 daggers lying around the room. You find various skulls and different pieces of bone lying around the room too. You find like another amulet, or you see, oh, that's like a little pile of coins. You find a breastplate. So it's like a nice.
Blue?
Sorry?
Can Gunther cast another detect magic spell on all this stuff?
All right, he takes 10 minutes to do the ritual, and when he casts the detect magic, the stone on the floor next to Fjord, next to the D, a little green stone lights up, and the green gems in the eye of the statue also light up.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so I put all the stuff in the middle here. Somebody want to pop out those eyes?
Well, do
So
we
like snow, like the other
last
did.
time we popped stuff out, it blew up.
Yeah, no doubt.
I thought the statue was blown up. How could it have eyes?
I'll pop the
No,
eyes out.
the big one,
Different,
the
different
biggest.
statue.
Yeah, the big
Okay.
statue still has 2 green eyes.
Does it?
She
I
has
mean,
I'll
is
pop them out.
the
I'll
chest
blind the
that
guy.
the statue is holding? Does it appear to have any hinges or?
Which chest?
It appears that the statue, the largest one, is holding some sort of a coffer or
I
something.
thought that was a
No,
hammer.
no. Yeah, that's a hammer.
Oh,
It's,
sorry.
it's like looking down from the top. So if you look at
I
the
got it.
statue here, it's very similar to the statue that you saw in the previous room.
Yeah.
Except
Yes.
this statue is bigger and the face is all misshapen. So it doesn't have like a normal dwarf face. But this
Okay.
dwarf face is all kind of like misshapen and blobby. It's kind of like elephant man looking face.
Dude.
And then
Well,
as
I'm
you
looking forward to
look,
seeing it.
as you look at this statue, you see that its left hand is across its belly, its right hand is across its chest. So it looks like it could have been holding something that's like 3 feet in diameter between its 2 hands.
So you're saying the left hand is diddling while the right hand goes to work?
So it's just kind of like this, yeah. So it has like one hand across the chest, one hand across the belly. It's like if it has a big wang, then yeah, it can probably reach it. And as you look at the
I have that
chest,
song in my head for the rest of the night.
I know, me too.
Giant chronic
You-
healing stuff.
as you look at the chest, you can see that kind of there's a wheel shaped, a 6-spoked wheel shaped kind of structure carved out from between its hands. So it looks like it was holding some wheel shaped object that's like 3
Okay.
feet wide between its hands.
The wheel of
That
time.
wheel, the wheel is not there.
Uh-huh.
And then as you look around the base of the statue, you see all kinds of carvings that seem to be telling a story.
It looked like runes, yeah.
No, they're pictures.
Runes? Can Pete read it?
No, they're pictures. All the base of the statue are all these like it's like a mural. It's like a carving,
I got it.
relief carving.
I got it.
What does the story say?
Sorry.
You said it's a
Let's read the
story.
story.
All right. So,
Arcane.
all right.
It says, never gonna let you down.
Never gonna give you up.
Never gonna give you up.
Oh, no.
Right. So around the base of the statue, you see scenes of death and destruction.
That song
You
plays. Yes.
you see a dwarf holding a wheel, and there seem to be like bones and skulls on the wheel. And the dwarf is kind of seems like it's waving the wheel, and waves emanate from the wheel. And then these waves are going through some enemies, and as the wave goes through, the flesh is peeled off the bodies in front of the wheel, leaving skeletons behind. So the figures closer to the wheel are skeletons, and then the ones in the mid-range are having their flesh blown off, and those in the farthest ranks are dying in painful suffering.
It's kind
it
of a
looks like-
wheel of the thunder.
Sorry, wheel of. All right, it looks like ghostly figures are being sucked into the wheel. You see humans, orcs, halfling, elves, dwarves, all seem to be victims of the deadly wheel.
That's real Wrath of God type stuff.
And then at other places on the pedestal, you see this kind of dwarf-looking figures in full helms covering their faces, and they're just hacking down enemies with axes.
This reminds me of that
Victims
message
of
I
all
got
races
earlier.
being hacked apart.
So this is aligning with the document that you read fjord?
Just sort of, kind of, yes. It was so lengthy, but it talked at one point about a wheel of pestilence attacking the area where I used to live. A time axle could destroy things. It talks about a Freyan temple in the Swords Mountain being attacked, and and people for Abathar trying to kill all the Freyans. Just goes on and on. Death and destruction all over the place. From the Vilhoven Reach, where I used to live, something called Buring Twingingtron Road. Just everywhere. Losses, death, destruction, pestilence.
That's not good. So, do we know where the Freyan temple is?
On this thing, it only talks about a wave echo community west of the Freyan temple in the Swords Mountains. Some rangers were sent by Abathar to dispatch with all of them, but they escaped. Therefore, they were going to lead a legion to them as soon as the avalanche season ended. They were hoping to subjugate and kill them all.
Well, is that of interest to Baldwin?
Of course. But we have to determine where the temple is, and it's in the Sword Mountains, so we
Yeah.
should go back to Phandalin and heal.
So, but we probably don't want to put that wheel of pestilence in this statue's hands,
No.
or do we?
I think we want to make sure that no one is ever able to use it.
So also remember, we have to look for something called the time axle. They're hunting for whatever the time axle is. Have any of you ever heard of a place called Giant Uglov's Run? Have any of you ever lived there or visited there?
No.
No.
Well, let's settle our accounts with the dwarves and
What's the name of the
get
place?
the hell
Pete?
out of here.
So many places mentioned. We're
Bjorn,
going to
what's the name of
attack
the
here.
Well, we
Hello,
have
Nemen.
we have a map of the world. We have a map of the area.
We're
But-
looking in an area called Giant Uglov's Run. We're attacking near the Sword Mountains. Whatever creature wrote this was rather drunk, and it's kind of hard to understand.
Well, we'll
Wait,
keep
that's
that.
okay.
The Sword Mountains are to the east, direct east of Phandalin.
Wave Echo Caves, it mentions a place called that. It mentions Buring Twingtron Run Road.
So we need to find the axle of time and the wheel of pestilence, correct?
Could be.
And it doesn't sound like that either of those things are in here.
Yeah.
Since they're looking in other places for them, I would guess not.
Okay. Well then, should we get some food and rest?
Yeah, I think we go back to. Well, I think we determine the value of the treasure, split it with the dwarves, and then amongst ourselves determine who gets what, and go back to Phandalin and rest.
Do we need at least one of those necklaces?
Those are unholy symbols, right?
Yeah. They're all unholy symbols. They're made of gold and gems.
We can just sell them.
Well, I mean, or the dwarves might want them, but I didn't know if we would need one to You know, I mean, somebody need to wear one to get in someplace.
Well, isn't Eisensprite already wearing one?
Yeah.
Also true.
Am I?
Aren't you the one who picked up the necklace?
Yeah.
You're
So
wearing
just,
it, right?
I'm just
My
checking
precious.
because I think
My
the
precious.
the count comes out to where there's one for each of us.
Yeah, I'm not having
Really?
anything to do with an unholy symbol.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Really?
gonna sell it and turn it into gold pieces.
I think that if the dwarves want those, what are the other items? That's what we want to know.
All right, so you found a suit of very fine quality, plate mail, half plate.
That fits a
For-
dwarf.
Dwarf.
It's dwarf half plate,
Dwarf
very, very
size.
fine quality.
Oh.
And
Does,
it has
also-
some symbols of Avatar engraved on it.
Well, I
And
don't want
what's-
anything to do with that.
Oh, sorry, that was also magical. The armor is magical. And so it glows with magic. So you have a rock, there's a green rock that glows magical. The armor glows magical, and the two eyes glow magical. Okay. Then you find like various daggers, but there's also another suit of armor that is not messed up, that's not rotten. And so basically it's a breastplate, a helmet, and then the vambraces, the gauntlets and vambraces. And those are also very nice quality. You can see like some gold filigree on it. So they're just really fancy.
But not magical.
But not magic.
Not magical, but it's fancy. It's nice. It's really nice.
Well, does Fjord want to figure out if any of that fits him?
I would.
Okay,
you look at. Okay, go ahead, Brian.
is the breastplate, helmet, and gauntlets, that suit, is that plate or half plate, chain?
It's
what?
a breastplate. It's gauntlets. It's a breastplate. It's a plate breastplate. It's a breastplate. It's a helmet. It's gauntlets.
So the
It's
three
dwarf
together,
size.
the three together would be plate mail set.
Not enough. No, it's just a breastplate. Basically, it's the helmet and breastplate. And so, basically, it's a breastplate. The helmet and the vambraces aren't going to really add to your AC. But they're just nice. They're just very, very nicely made.
Okay, so
And
they
so
can be.
it's not some grunt who was wearing that.
Right. But I guess the dwarves can keep that.
So
then.
the two eyes, the green rock, and the half plate are magical.
Yes. There's a green rock, two gems, green gems that were the eyes, and then the half plate armor were all magical.
I'd be interested in the kryptonite if nobody else wants it.
I mean, I'd like to know what they do.
Do we just do a read magic spell on them? I mean, can maybe somebody in the village can determine this for us?
Yeah.
What happened to the book, the spell book?
Gundren took it.
That's right.
I take whatever you guys give me. I'm taking off, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Good night, Scott.
Good night, guys.
Scott, thanks for playing.
My God.
See you next.
There you go. That was Phandalin, Land of Opportunity. I hope you stuck around, watched the whole enjoyable evening, morning, afternoon, whatever. Please clicky, likey, subscribe, share, and comment with all sorts of love. If you don't want to comment with love, that's okay. But if you can't comment with love, then just keep it to yourself. Yeah, let's do that. All right, until next time, this is Brian Phillips saying, live, trance, and prosper. Bye-bye.